Teachers, you can now book me to visit your school to work with students or teachers on GCSE English Language and Literature. Here's how it works. First, we'll work together to plan a custom itinerary around what your school needs most, whether that's exam prep or getting to grips with set texts, and a typical 2-day visit might look like this. On day 1, we might start with a whole year group session on Macbeth, before moving on to a session looking at English language, paper 1 questions 2 and 3, with a group of students aiming for a grade 5. Later, I might run a top set session on power and conflict poetry, a session on unseen poetry for those aiming for a grade 4, and a staff training session on teaching to the top with a Christmas carol. Day 2 might include something like a 2-hour session on English language paper 2 for students aiming for grade 6, 2 hours on English literature paper 1 with students aiming for grade 9, and an hour of creative writing for students who struggle with this. The schedule truly is bespoke to whatever you need, perhaps as a result of your mock exams or what you know of your students. You can just let me know and we'll meet and we'll discuss, and I'll tell you things that have worked well in my previous visits, and you can pick and choose what you want to do, and we'll work out an absolute custom itinerary for the visit. When you book me, you'll also get ebook licenses for my Guide to English Language and my Guide to English Literature, and those are files that I'll send you that you can then share with all staff, students and parents for 2 years, and on top of that you'll get a follow-up personalised video nearer the exams recapping the content from the visit. Now, over the years, I've been lucky enough to collaborate with schools across the country. Here are some of the things they've said about our time together. From our very first inquiry, Andrew's been an absolute pleasure to work with. We'd already come up with a wide range of activities and workshops that we hoped Andrew would run, but knew we were asking a lot and wouldn't have been surprised if he had tried to put us off. Needless to say, Andrew was able to accommodate exactly what we wanted for the 2 days he was in school. He was also brilliant in suggesting particular activities we hadn't yet decided on and advising us on what would work best. It was wonderful to work with someone who knew exactly what they were doing, and that played a big part in making the 2 days such a success. He was able to build a rapport with our Year 10 and 11 students immediately and pitched his delivery perfectly so that they were all engaged all of the time. Andrew also delivered a bespoke staff training session for the English department, which has consolidated and strengthened our teaching of the English language exams. We cannot recommend Andrew highly enough. We, staff and students, are all still buzzing from the experience and are already deciding when to invite Andrew back to our school next year. That was a nice one, wasn't it? I'm going to put a few more up on the screen, and there'll be more when you drop me an email, but feel free to pause the video and have a read of these.